What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Paranormal Rush Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Rush, and tonight I've got some more ParanorMAIL for you guys. Before I get started, I want to say I hope everybody had an awesome Thanksgiving. I hope you all got to see your family and stayed well and stayed safe and all that good stuff. And I hope you're all ready for the next Super Spreader holiday event coming up. No, I'm just kidding. I really hope everybody gets to see their family and have a good time, though, because we need that this year more than anything, I think. Anyway, this is an interesting email, though. This came to me a few days ago, and I had to share it with you guys because it's actually in response to my last video, my last ParanorMAIL video, and the guy supposedly works for the National Park Service and has offered some insight into what the guy from the previous video saw. And those of you who haven't seen that video, you need to go watch it right now. I'm just kidding. I'll tell you about it. This guy, he was out in National Park and he ended up seeing what looked like the military releasing dogmen into the forest. So it was a really interesting email, though, and it would be worth checking out, in my opinion. But this one is cool too because it has, I'll just read it to you guys because you know how that goes. But, like always, I can't verify any of it. I can't deny any of it because I don't know for sure. But it's interesting nonetheless, or entertaining nonetheless, whichever way you want to go with it. But it could be informative too. You never know. But you guys listen to it and make your own decisions on that. And I'll just read it. All right. Hi, Ryan. I am a government employee at a national park, and after I saw your last ParanorMAIL video, I decided it was time to write you. What the person saw that day in the national park he was in is exactly what they do. I did not know about it until I had worked for the service for about 15 years. One day I was patrolling a very secluded area on foot, and I witnessed some military brass, 3 men to be precise, and a few soldiers. They were talking to 4 of the Sasquatch that stay around here. They were all standing together, and the Sasquatch were towering over the men. I witnessed this from about 60 yards away and tried to keep my presence very discreet. Because of the distance, I could not hear them clearly enough to know what was said. They actually shook hands when they were leaving, though. I then asked one of my friends about it, who I trusted and who had worked here for about 7 years longer than myself. And he told me they come in about twice every year and talk to the Bigfoot. This is something I have seen since then, so I know it was true. That is all he really knew, though. But he did say they were just one of the many things that we had in the forest. A lot of us have seen the Bigfoot out here, so it's no secret among us that they're here. But the other things are not something easily seen. My friend that I talked to about it told me that the parks are set up to keep these things in the forest. It's like protected land for weird creatures. That is the big reason they do not allow filming or drones to be flown in national parks. If someone happened to capture something like the stuff that I saw that day with the military guys on a video, they could cause lots of unwanted attention. They have desperately tried to keep everything a secret for a long time, but since the missing 411 came to be known, they are having a much harder time with it. They already know what happens to the people, and it is all part of the deal. The Sasquatch are not a problem. The problem is the things that are not seen. I cannot say it is right what they're doing, but as bad as it is, I also do not see a viable alternative to it. We cannot control these things. All they can do is accommodate them and hope they like it enough to stay within the bounds of the park. which only works half of the time. The caves are the biggest part of it all. And anyone who hears this, please, 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 remember, do not go in a cave on a national park. There are portals in caves, and most of these creatures can come and go as they wish by using them. The system they have established is very flawed, but I do think they try to keep things from getting worse by using it. They know how and why people go missing, and they do keep a list, and it usually includes what took them, if they were found, and how they were found. The parks are actually very safe for the most part, as long as you do not go deep into the very remote parts. There is no controlling this, and they know what they are doing is causing casualties. But they also know that if they didn't have it like it is, there would be many, many more. I just wanted to tell some of what I know, and they do have methods for releasing programmed creatures just like what that person saw in the last email you shared. Everyone should exercise caution in these places, but also enjoy them. The casualties are few compared to other things, but they do happen. Thank you for taking the time to read this. That's it. So you guys let me know what you think about that. Because I thought it was really interesting. I can't, of course I cannot vouch for the validity of it or, how true it is or whatever. But I do think it's neat. And I was very entertained by reading it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And it could be completely true. Should never know. But anyway, I really appreciate everybody watching, and I've been trying to get back and do more videos lately, but just ever since I had the virus, things just I haven't really felt normal, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like my Wolfie, man. Anyway, it's been hard to get back up in here because I've been very fatigued. It was more like prolonged than I thought it would be. I can tell you that. But anyway, I'm getting there, and I'm feeling better all the time. I don't feel horrible or anything. It's just really fatigued, pretty much. But it's definitely improving. Anyway, I really appreciate it, and my dog's driving me crazy, howling like that. So leave me a comment, everybody, and let me know what you think. And if you want to, go check out the video before this one. It is that ParanorMAIL that this guy was referring to. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Even if you have, you might want to revisit it. And you can also check out the Skinny Bob for my friend Leonard Mott Jr. I still want to say again, I really appreciate those. The drawings he sent are just awesome. And during my next episode, I'm going to show them to you guys, all of them. I'll just take them out and flip through them, and you guys can see them because they're worth sharing. And I know I can't hang them all up right here. So anyway, I really appreciate it, everybody. And please stay safe and stay well. And I'll be back with you guys soon. So take care, everybody.